Hi, my name is Emma Ginder, and this is my fifth and final video to show you about a website called Class Dojo. The targeted audience for this video to learn more about Class Dojo are teachers and parents. Teachers because it is a great behavior tool to use, and parents because you are able to log on, see the behavior that your student or your child is showing at school, and it's also a great communication tool for both teachers and parents. The goal and objectives of using Class Dojo is to create a behavior system that allows parents to see what the teacher's expectations are in the classroom and see how their child is doing. It's also a great communication tool. Here are the two ISTE standards that I found appropriate for this website. Okay, so I'm sure many of us have heard of Class Dojo. Actually, I'll be honest, I gave it a shot last year and I hated it, and so I never used it again, but this year I have found a really great way that it's been working in my classroom, so we've been using it for almost the entire year. So when you log on, you can have several classes. I'm just going to show you my actual class to get a better understanding. Now, I have created their little monsters. Usually they have monsters that look like this, but we've had fun with it, and I will show you, oh, I clicked the wrong way. You can actually change their upload and change their little icon person pretty easily. And of course now I'm struggling with finding it. So when I figure that out, I'll show you here in a bit. But here I have all of my students. They can earn points. Here are my expectations. So every night they can get their agenda signed and earn a point, and then some just basic expectations that they are able to earn points for. This was we had a building fundraiser, and so if they brought in an item, they were able to earn 5 points. So I could get rid of that one actually. Getting their report card signed, if I walk in and they're ready to go, working quietly, if they're working as a team, all of those things. You can also take points away. So these are what I count as needs work or negative points. And then you can also group them into groups. So I have them in table groups as well. So like if everyone at the table gets their agenda signed, I can click it, award the group, and give them all a point. If they're all working quietly, award all of them at one time. You can look at their portfolios where you can see each student separately. I'll be honest, there's a lot that you can do on Class Dojo with activities and assignments and posting their work on here. I just use it for the basic behavior. So they don't have any, although it looked like one of my kids got on here and had fun with it looks like at home, created some pictures. So you can see their reports, which is what I was on earlier, where you can see all the points that they've received. So this is overall with the whole class. So overall, they've had the agenda signed a whole bunch. But then you can go into specific students and see, what they've scored on, how many times they've received that point, and other things. If you scroll down, it'll show you the dates that you got it. For example, if I accidentally clicked on someone's when I didn't mean to, I can go in there and remove the point from them. And let's see. Again, you can invite the parents. If you look at my report, you'll see that down there. You'll see I have 91 students, or 91% of my parents logged on, so that they get notified when their kids are earning and taking away points. I have created a store aspect of it, so they each have a little Class Dojo credit card where they can earn, where they can use it to buy things, candy, stinky feet, lunch in the classroom, show and tell, all of these things. And so every week on Friday, we do Dojo store, where they can either save or, spend their money, and then I'll write their total, and then I reset the bubbles every week. It's not like, for example, for Dominic right here, it's not like I would say, okay, you only have 7 points this week. I wouldn't take the difference between this. This just shows, if their parents are connected, they can see why they received a negative mark. You can also use it to take attendance. Again, I don't. There are a lot of different things. You can use a timer with it. You can group them up into some Kagan strategies. You can have music going, a noise meter. There's a whole lot of things you can do with it. Again, I don't use it to its full potential, but I definitely could. If I wanted to edit their pictures, here we go. So I could click on their little picture, and I'm just going to show you all of the ones that I have created to make it fun. So those are the basic ones that come with the website, but then I had bought these on Teachers Pay Teachers, and these, and then some little winter ones just to change them out so they're more enjoyable. So now I need to look for some spring type ones to give to them. But again, this is Class Dojo, a very popular website used among teachers. I'm glad that I gave it a second chance this year because it really is beneficial. If I see one kid doing what they're supposed to, I will just quietly give them a point, and just the sound that it makes. Let me see. Who wouldn't mind? We'll give Logan a point. Hopefully her parents won't question it. But if she's like working quietly, I would give her a point, and it makes that sound over the speakers, and then my kids hear it and they all, oh my gosh, they want to work quietly too. I can also connect it to my phone, and so if we're walking in the hallway, I'll have the app open on my phone and I can just give points if they're working quietly and all of those things. So super easy tool to use for behavior management.